Hi, I am Pawan Malurkar and today I am going to deal with the topic product life cycle from the subject of marketing management. Product life cycle is a concept which was introduced by Raymond Vernon in the year 1966, and since then, still after the 6 decades of its introduction, this particular product life cycle concept is pretty much popular amongst the academicians as well as the marketers. Let us see what exactly product life cycle is. The word life indicates the journey of the product, or we can say the life of the product. Product starts or gets birth at one particular stage, and then it goes out of the market. Means the product is having a certain end, or their product dies. Okay, in between these two stages of birth up to the demise, product also goes through certain different stages, which we are going to see into this model. We can compare this model with human life cycle, as we are having some stages in human life cycle like infancy, then childhood, then teenage, then adulthood, and afterwards the old age. In the same way, in product life cycle, product is having some stages through which it passes out, and those stages are development, introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. You can see in this product life cycle concept, okay, there is a curve, PLC curve. This curve is also known as graph or chart, and here on y-axis we have taken sales, and on x-axis we can see the time. It shows that product goes through a time period of its life, and when it is passing through that particular time period, its growth or its sales growth is counted over here in this product life cycle. Let us discuss about the first stage, that is the development stage. Actually, in this particular stage, the idea of the product is conceived by the marketer. Once the idea is conceived, then it is screened, tested, developed, and then from that idea, the product is actually also developed. The product is also tested. Once the product is finalized, then it goes into the next stage of introduction. Let us see what happens exactly into the developmental stage with the example. Nowadays, we are very much aware about the drone technology. Drones are popularly used everywhere nowadays, but still they are not being commercialized. In fact, drone is a technology which comes from the military warfare. In the modern days, militaries are using this drone very much popularly, but still, okay, this particular drone concept hasn't been introduced into the market as a product. Actually, drones are having many features which can be utilized as a product, okay, into the market. Like drones can be utilized as the media for the transportation. Drones can be utilized for the purpose of shooting, or actually for videographing purpose, or even drones can be utilized for transporting the organs human organs at the time of emergency from one place to another place. Drones are having multiple usages, but still, okay, this particular product of drone is at the developmental stage and it has not become a product. Okay, so that is the example of the development. Next stage is the introductory stage or introduction stage. Once the product is completely developed, then it is launched into the market, and that happens in this introduction stage. What are the features of this introduction stage? First feature is, as the product is newly launched, okay, it doesn't have a proper market base. Means the demand for the product is very less, as very less number of customers or potential buyers are knowing about the product. Second, okay, as the awareness is very less, definitely sales are very less. On the contrary, here actually the advertisement and promotional expenditure is very high, because company tries to create some kind of awareness about its product only through this particular publicity or promotion or advertisement. Apart from it, as far as distribution is concerned, in this particular introductory stage, companies doesn't go for the mass distribution of its product. In fact, they tries to go for the selective distribution. So they select proper channels which can reach their product up to the potential customer or group of customers. It doesn't go for the mass distribution. In fact, even while choosing the markets, they are very much choosy and they launch their product into such markets where they feel that the market will respond properly or favorably towards their product. So these are the features. So what are the benefits? What are the marketing mix at this particular stage? Okay, in marketing mix we can say as far as product is concerned, the product is not completely differentiated or it is having relatively less differentiation. As far as price is concerned, company uses two types of pricing policies. One is penetration and another one is scheming. Penetration is usually with the intention of gaining the maximum demand for the product by the way of reducing the price. Okay, means company initially keeps the price very low from the competitor's price, and in the scheming, especially this kind of policy is used by the marketers when actually the product is high-tech product, because in such kind of products the developmental cost is very high. In order to recover its developmental cost, companies generally increases the price of their products. So that happens, okay, in the pricing. And as far as distribution is concerned, I already told the distribution is very much selective, and the promotion and advertising as far as concerned, it is very much high. So what can be certain examples which can be given about the introduction stage? We can tell about the 3D television sets. Even though the 3D television sets or the 3D technology is very much old or decade old, still the 3D televisions are not that much widely adopted by the consumers or customers. They are still into the developmental stage, or we can say still into this particular introduction stage. Okay, apart from this 3D television sets, we can also give the example of Patanjali noodles. Okay, now since the debacle of the Nestle, actually in 2015 what happened? Nestle actually was banned by, Nestle's Maggi was actually banned by many state governments because of some harmful concepts which were found into it. And this particular opportunity was stolen by the Patanjali, and they had launched their product in the form of Patanjali noodles. Now Patanjali noodles is gradually gaining the market base, but still today it has not achieved that much of market gain. So we can say that Patanjali noodles can be a suitable example into this introduction stage. Apart from this one, many examples can be given like interactive t-shirts, USB necklaces, then the fuel bands, etc., which are also some of the new products which are gradually making their footmarks into the market. After the introduction stage, okay, now here in the introduction stage we can see how the sales graph is going on. In the sales graph, we can see that here there is a gradual increase into the sales, okay, but still there is no huge increase in the sales, or there is no rapid increase in the sales. So here the sales are increasing, but company is not having profitability because the revenues are still very less. Then afterwards, companies enter into the next stage that is called as the growth one. Okay, in this growth stage, okay, what are some of the features? First of all, the product actually gets wide popularity among the customer base. The demand for the product increases over here, and company also goes for intensified distribution. Means company goes for searching of the new distribution channels, and it goes for capturing the wide geographical area. And as far as publicity and promotion is concerned, company focuses on emphasizing on the differentiation of the product. So these are the examples of the growth stage. What are the products which are into this growth stage? We can give the example of tablet computers. You know, the laptops or the desktop computers have lost their relevance into the today's market. Okay, due to the additional features or the suitable features of this tablet computers demand is day by day increasing. Okay, that is the best example. Even from the FMCG world, if I have to give the example, I can give the example of Patanjali Kesh Kanti. Okay, Patanjali Kesh Kanti actually was a product which was introduced by Patanjali few years back, and now Patanjali has actually made a huge surge into this particular section of shampoo, or into this particular category of shampoo. Patanjali Keshkanti has given new brands like Patanjali Anti-Dandruff, Patanjali Milk Protein, okay, Patanjali Rita, etc., etc. Okay, because the Patanjali demand is day by day increasing. So that can be an example which is suitable for this growth kind of stage of product life cycle. Then here we can see the sales are still increasing. Here the sales are rapidly increasing. Okay. Next kind of stage after this growth is maturity. Okay. In this particular stage, what are the features? The features can be said like product actually gains huge popularity and the sales increases like anything. Company's profits reaches at its peak. Okay. And here actually the advertisement and the promotion is also going on, but at much what we call it as a constant rate. Okay, and distribution as far as concerned to reach up to the maximum customers, still here company goes for the all possible distribution channels which can company use over here. But another feature of this maturity stage we can see over here is sales are increasing, sales are reaching at its peak stage, but later on these sales are decreasing. Why the sales are increasing in this why the sales are decreasing in this particular stage? The reason behind that one is the competition gradually starts over here. The competitors fiercely use some kind of fight to the company's products into the market, and some new products, new category of products, new generation of products also enters into this particular stage, and that makes the company's product pretty much difficult to fight with them, and as a result, okay, the cost gets reduced over here. What can be the examples of the maturity stage? Okay, we can give many examples of the maturity stage from the world of electronics. We can say the laptops. Okay, now laptops were launched decade ago. Okay, 2 decades ago in fact. But nowadays, okay, laptops are gradually losing their demand. We can't say that laptops are not relevant into today's market, but laptops are not that much of popular. And what is happening? Laptops are becoming somewhat outpaced products in today's context, and that's why the sales of laptops are gradually decreasing. Another example from the world of automobile can be given of the Pulsar. Pulsar is a very popular brand introduced in 2001 by the Bajaj Automobiles. But now Pulsar brand has reached up to its maturity stage. It has changed its technology from time to time. Okay, it has tried to revamp or tried to reshuffle its brand, but still, okay, the Pulsar's sales are decreasing. It is evident from the sales figure of the Pulsar that once it had 71% of the category sales, but now that sales has been decreased to 51%, and further they may go down over here. So that is what the maturity stage is. And lastly, okay, the stage is the decline one. Here actually we can say there is an end of the product. What happens exactly in this decline stage? Okay, as the product loses its prominence, as the product loses its competency, okay, now there is no longer demand for the product. As there is no demand, the sales of the product shrinks down, and here we can say, or we can see over here, that sales are rapidly going downward. Okay, what are some of the examples which can be suitable for this decline stage? We can say the curved television sets, black and white television sets, AM/FM radios, or even your DVDs. Okay, or we can say even the products like typewriters. Okay, they have lost entire prominence or entire importance from the today's marketing world, and now they are having less demand, or we can even say they are having the negative kind of demand. So here actually, though the product is at the declining stage, okay, companies don't need to lose all their hopes. What exactly happens in this particular stage? We can see over here, product, as far as product is concerned, companies doesn't go for changing its product. In fact, what it do, whatever the profitable products are there into the product line, those products are kept by the company into this declining stage, and the unprofitable products are removed from the product line. So that is one of the characteristic of this declining stage. Second, okay, as far as this pricing is concerned, okay, company reduces its price, okay, in order to compete with its competitors, okay, that is the price. Then distribution, company doesn't go for the intensive distribution. In fact, company closes out all its distribution channels which are unprofitable, and company only goes for selective distribution. And fourthly, as far as promotion and publicity is concerned, company go for, okay, selective publicity, promotion and advertisement. It only targets the loyal kind of customers over here. But still, company should not lose its all the hopes. There are certain kind of strategies by which, okay, in the declining stage also company can survive. One strategy is wait for the longer period. Means sometimes what happens, okay, the competitors who are competing presently with the company's products may not survive into the future. So company, if it is financially strong, then can wait for a longer period of time, okay, so that, okay, competitors will go out from the market and company's products may continue, and company's product may be given some kind of rebirth over here, or we can say reincarnation over here. Second is regarding the harvesting policy. What exactly the harvesting policy says? Okay, in the harvesting policy, okay, company actually what it does, it completely stops all sorts of expenditure which are to be made on distribution, which are to be made on this advertisement and promotion. And whatever the loyal customer base is, it will keep on its demand, or it will keep on demanding the company's product. Company just concentrate or focus on those one, and company doesn't go for the more expenditure. In fact, cost cutting is done by the company over here, and by that way company tries to generate the profit. So that one we can call it as a harvesting. Third kind of strategy over here which can be adopted by the company is to exit from the market. If suppose the sales are completely negative, okay, if company doesn't have any kind of optimistic picture, then company can think that now this product should be finally closed down, and now company goes for this exit kind of policy. And lastly, okay, we can say that is the policy of actually modifying the product, revamping the product. Can we see the example of this? Yes. The example of this one is Maruti 800. Maruti 800 is the product which had lost its market value, market demand in the year 2002 and 3. Okay, and at that time, okay, this product was, okay, given some kind of refurbishing, or we can say some kind of newness, by the way of converting the Maruti 800 product into the new product named as Alto 800. Okay, so here what the company has done over here, company has changed its purpose, company has changed its positioning, company has changed its usage. Actually, Maruti 800 was used as a family car, okay, but Alto 800 gives some different kind of offering. Alto 800 is a small car which is fuel efficient, as well as which can be very much helpful for the city dwellers to drive it smoothly even in the traffic or heavy traffic conditions. So see what has happened over here, the purpose has been changed, okay, the offering has been changed, the usage has been changed by the company. So in this way company can adopt this particular strategy also in this declining stage. Okay, so in this way this entire concept has been explained by me. Thank you very much for your patience.